Oh my gosh, hi, how's it going? My name's MK. Well, keep it going for yourselves. And keep it going for Emily. And keep it going for the Glendale Room. Thanks for having. And keep it going for the warehouse fires. Come on! All right, you're all on camera clapping for the warehouse fires. No, I'm not doing them, but I'm very pro what's happening. I just want to be clear. I fucking love it. Thank you. Whoever's out there lighting shit on fire, it means a lot. I haven't felt this good in a long time, so appreciate it. I am a touring comedian. I'm from Silver Lake. Thank you so much. Thank you. If I leave the neighborhood, I'm on tour. Okay, that's how it works. That's what I've come to accept. Okay, let's see. Okay, speaking of warehouse fires, does anybody go to Coachella or went to Coachella or has plans to go to Coachella? Okay, I figured. I'm not really like a music festival person anymore, but I very much used to be. You know, like I love a music festival. You know, because they harken back to the original music festival, of course, Woodstock. 99, obviously, that's my Woodstock. Where else could you see Insane Clown Posse, Jewel, and Andy Dick in the same day? Come on, that's culture. Come on, that changes me, you know. But I do love music festivals. But the last one that I went to, it was very clear I was far too old to be there. You know, it hit me very instantly. You know, there's a moment when you're waiting in line by the porta potties and you're just having crotch sweat through your jorts and your floppy hat to protect you from the melanoma. And then all of a sudden the cast of Euphoria walks by you. And you're just like, oh my God, they're so young and vibrant and they smell like cotton candy and fresh rain. And you know what I smell like? I smell like icy hot, okay? Because I gotta head back, you know? Yeah. And you want to be cool, so you see them and you're just like, I gotta say something. I gotta say something crazy. So you yell out just the most insane shit. You're just like, great skin! Really good skin right there. The skin, awesome skin. And they turn around and they're like, what? And like I said, I like your skin. I'm doubling down with what I'm like, great skin. So good, I want to wear it as a coat. Is that weird? That's how I am at music festivals. I don't know. I don't know if I'm too old for them, but I definitely feel too old. You know, like I'm 29 in dog years. Thank you so much. Yes. No, I'm 36. What is you asked for the ages, yeah, okay? But I will be 37 in less than a month. Oh. So yes. Thank you. Real life Taurus up here. Anybody else out there? A Taurus? Nice. When's your birthday? Crowd working, but nice. Okay. So yours is coming up. Nice. Happy early birthday. Woo! Oh, good stuff. I mean, everybody knows a Taurus, right? And you know what we all like, what our loves and our likes are. We love, you know, luxury and eating, and we hate the government. Exactly. Okay. Come on. So our big three. I love music festivals, but like obviously the biggest reason I would go to them is, of course, doing drugs, obviously. Come on. I miss doing that kind of reckless amount of drugs, you know? Like, I'm about to be 37 and I'm taking a weed break just for this bit, just for the rest of the bit. At the end of the bit, I'm going to hit it again. I hope that's cool. I hope that's cool. No, I do need to take a weed break, and I know 420 is this weekend. It's the high holiday, and I will be getting high on this holiday, but I also need to take a break because I don't know if this ever happened to you, stoners out there, quasi-stoners. Have you ever smoked, like a bong, you know, let's say, something adult and rich, and then you get in your car, and then you drive to a job you had 5 years ago? Has that ever happened to you? You ever just get behind the wheel of a car and green out? Anybody ever commit kind of a crime? Anybody? I just remember pulling up and just being like, oh my God, how did I get into the parking lot of Applebee's? How did this happen to me? Again, you know, and I think it's a trauma response because I did used to work in the restaurant industry, and I would smoke weed before going to my shifts. Is anybody in the restaurant industry out there? Yeah? Do you guys smoke weed before going to work? You fucking should. I promise you. It'll change your life. It'll change everything. Because you're like, I don't care, but I'm also like, I don't know, like I'm activating some superpower when I'm on weed. Like I'm just like, I know what you want before you're even ordering. You know, like I'm killing it. But I do think it's a trauma response. I used to bartend a lot of like brunch shifts. You guys do brunch? Yeah. Yeah, well, brunch. Because you're out of the game now. Yeah. You've earned it, you know. I assume. I think everyone should work brunch shifts. I think working brunch shifts is like millennials' war. You know, like it's our Vietnam is a brunch shift. That's our war. And the Iraq War. Those are our 2 wars. Okay, we got 2. We only have 2. This is an old joke. I actually have to update it. There's more wars to add. There's more wars. I gotta update the joke. Okay. No, I think everyone should work a brunch shift. Mostly I just want to get the fucking boomers in the kitchen. You know, I just want to be like, go learn some goddamn empathy. And now I'm just yelling and I'm angry again. But that's what I want to get them back on there. I need you guys in the back. But no, I would smoke weed before work, but you know, now I work from home, so when I drive to a job I had 5 years ago, I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck to think anymore, you know? Work out of my kitchen, you know? I'm taking a weed break, but I am doing other drugs, like, I'm still on ketamine. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anybody out there on ketamine? You know? Does anybody have any? Could I buy some from you? I'm a little dried up. If you don't know what ketamine is, it's a horse tranquilizer. For tranquilizing horses, and humans said, I'd like a bump of that for fish. Okay, that's what I'm into, you know. And the crazy thing happens if you do a lot of ketamine, you end up in something called a K-hole, which is the most terrifying fun you'll ever have in your life. I promise you. Like you're gonna dance like a maniac, but you're not gonna remember your own name. Like it's very specific kind of fear-based fun that I recommend to all of you. Kind of like burning down a warehouse, you know. I think there's something really exciting about. But yeah, I've been in a lot of K-holes throughout my life. I've been in so many K-holes they used to call me MK hole. You know, like that was my nickname in college. You know, I've been on so many horse tranquilizers they used to call me MK the Stallion. You know what I mean? Like that was what I was up against. By the way, she got the nickname from me. All right, I just want to say. I used to tell people, thank you, I used to tell people me and Megan did ketamine together, and everyone would just stare blankly at me. They're like, there's no fucking way you're hanging out with Megan the Stallion. And I was like, you're right. Okay, I'll get out of here. I will get out of here on, this is a minute. Okay, yeah, I've done a lot of drugs in my day, but I am, you know, very much retired now. But, you know, one thing that totally changed me was I accidentally did meth one time. Has anybody ever... Actually, yes. Math. Yes, it's tricky, okay? Because it looks like other shit, and that's not fair. Because I was duped, you know. But I did the eye test. I was like, this is clean. But it was meth, and you know. Here's what happened to me: is I was at a music festival, but then I turned into one of those. You guys know those guys that are painted all silver and they stand really still. Yes. And then you walk by and they like do the robot, you know, or like blow a kazoo, like zoo. That was me. Okay, 19 hours. Missed the whole festival. Missed the whole week after. Missed my nephew's baptism. It was a bad week.